Craig. How's it going, man? Get my music going here. You working tonight? Yep, nice Dolphins rave. Yeah, it's actually a dual sign one. That was cool. It came in today. When are you gonna pull a headliner in hockey? Oh man, I wish I had already. I'm assuming we just get a random batch from East Coast, so hopefully we got a few headliners in the random batch. Had some fun jerseys, but none of the pictured headliners yet. Till 10. About another. Are you East Coast? Why can't I think of? You're either East or Central. Got another hour or two. It's a great question. When are we going to see a headliner? Just checking a few things here, then we'll get rolling, guys. We are all full besides one solo left in the East Coast, and it's Matthias Ekholm, Oilers Fanatics Premium for $7. East, that's what I thought. Nick, you want Ekholm? You got it. It's just $7 for that one. I'm not even showing my screen yet, am I? Whoops. Yeah, we had two solos. CK grabs Stutzel on the Facebook page, and then Ekholm was still sitting here. Nick, if that's what you're talking about, I got you on Ekholm. Steve, what's up, man? How you doing? Just double checking here. Yeah, we should be. Yeah, of course. Good luck. Yeah, Craig, it's. I mean, I'm on a small screen now, but it's a cool one. It's the Mark Bros, Super Duper. So Mark Duper and Mark Clayton on a rave. I thought that's a pretty cool helmet. Just came in today, so there it is. Sitting there. Oh, we got to get the poll going. Whoops, hold on. Start a poll. I know we wanted to do some different stuff. I'm gonna make it divisions again today, and then when I get back in the week, we'll do some other fun polls. But for tonight, we're gonna do divisions again. You guys already hit the player again, twice player. So let's see if you hit divisions first try. Which divisions will hit most tonight? I'm just winging this as I go. Let's do AFC East and AFC South. AFC North and AFC West, NFC East, NFC South, NFC North, NFC West. There's the poll, sorry. Usually have it up right away. I did not. Did not today. That's what I was going to look for. Let me see here. While we're waiting for people to roll in, we'll get started in about 2 minutes. We're full on everything, so if you guys are making trades or purchases, please let me know. We had a few trade offers. I don't think any trades went through. We had one sold team in the full size. That one did go through. Doing credit or mini jersey. That's what I'm looking for right now. So we'll default to credit, but I'm going to see if I have a mini here. I was going to grab that earlier, and then the day got really busy. So one of the many things I forgot to do today. So we'll let people roll in. We'll get started with basketball first, then baseball, then East Coast. then Radtke, then Big Al's, and then some live fills. So we are full on all those. Let me go. Give me 1 second. Look here. Hold on. Let me look here real quick. But going in 2 minutes, guys. Let me just look 1 more second here for this. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that one. If I can find it, give me 1 second here. Why not? $50 minutes later, sorry. Let's do that. Let's make it, let's do a little different today. So the bounty is not for credit. It is to win this mini hunt. We'll just keep it out here. Ray Lewis, Baltimore Ravens, Lunar Eclipse. Becca certified there. So if you guys get the poll right, then everybody that enters tonight has a chance to win this. Instead of winning credit, this will be the prize. So we may start doing this every once in a while where we do a jersey or a mini as a bounty prize instead of credit. We'll do Ray Lewis. We'll leave that out here in the front. Yeah. All right, let's get rolling. So get your votes in. AFC North, AFC West. Top spot, and then you got NFC East, AFC East, the East behind, NFC North trailing. That's odd. Okay, let's start with basketball. Hopefully everyone's night's going well. We'll get to live fills semi-quickly. We just have 5 breaks to get through, and then we'll move on to lives. 4 lives tonight, most likely 3 or 4, depending on who's around, and then we'll call it night. Okay, let's share my screen again. First, we're to an even 48 names left here. Well, there's 49, but Kobe Bryant is a locked community hit. So each of you had an equal 3. You didn't have to lower the amount. Next week, we'll have a $6 credit. And then the last week, we'll have 1 less spot in a solo to sell. But in this one, Nick B, I've got you with Wemby, Hardaway, Garnett, O'Neal, Kidd, Mutombo, Williamson, Trae Young, and Klay Thompson. Mark, what's up, man? Brad, we've got Doncic, Kukoc, Kemp, Wilt, Hero, and Wall. Jeff V, you've got Curry, Dumars, Richmond, Bird, Cunningham, and Horry. Jim V, you have Barkley, Gilmore, and Vince Carter. Chad, you have Reeves, Harden, and Wilkins. Bill S, you have Tatum, Ewing, and Kuzi. I don't know why I keep. Anyway, Zach Edwards, Mullen, and Jerry West. Chris R, you have Giannis, Morning, Magic, Green, and Kevin Durant. Cody, you had Kareem, Karl Malone, and Manu Ginobili. Tim, Dwayne Wade, Allen Iverson, Damian Lillard. And then, Kyle, you close this with Morant, and you got David Robinson and Julius Erving. I like that line, too. Some fun lines in there. Thomas, what's up, man? We'll do baseball next. We have 3 basketballs to choose from, box 1, 2, and 4. So we'll roll till we get a 1, 2, or 4, and then we'll get rolling. Bounty will start after we do the East Coast and start with the Radtke. And then if you guys get the bounty right tonight, we're going to give away a mini instead of some credit. So let's close this here. And let's roll till we get a 1, 2, or a 4 on the basketballs. Should do a second NHL jersey. Is the sound bad? Man, I can't believe. I mean, I can believe that they got a deep team. They're just too good. Is sound bad for everyone else? No one else has said anything, but maybe everyone else is just ignoring it. Is it bad for everyone? What's happening? Let me see if I turn my headphones off, if that does anything. I don't know why it would, but. Who's got bad sound? Crackle? Oh, that's annoying. Mine's crackling. What in the world? I thought it was my earbuds. Yay. Well, that's fun. I turned my volume down here. That shouldn't do much, but is it to a point where we can roll a break or two and see if it gets better, or is it to a point where I need to close and reopen the stream? Let me know which one's better. I'd rather not close and reopen the stream and just see if it fixes itself, but if it's bad, then I'd like to fix it. Yes, it's not that bad. Let's try it. Will you guys let me know if it gets better in the next break or so? If it doesn't, we can shut it down in between and reopen it, but that's always not my first choice. I took my headphones off. I don't know if that changed anything. I can put them back on if it stays the same. Hate listening to my own voice. Okay, 1, 2, 4. Whoops. Here we go. That's a 5. That won't work. Reroll. That's a 3. That won't work. Man, I can roll every number but the ones that are available. 1, 2, 4. Here comes a 6. 4. That works. Box 4. That is the top box here. 1 and 2 will leave. 4 will stay. If you're just rolling in, picking for the bounty tonight, will not result in credit. It will be the Ray Lewis Lunar Mini Eclipse there that gets given away. If you guys get it right as a team, then everybody that joined will have an entry. If you joined a bunch of times, you have a bunch of entries. Someone will win that helmet. Okay, let's roll. Box 4. Baseball jersey coming up next. Box 4. So I wish they'd put some sort of Jerry West would be cool. I wish they'd put some sort of fluffer in there, buffer in there. These are always like sitting loose. I'll always jam them with stuff so they can't move around, but I don't know why they don't. Sometimes they're blowing up, sometimes they're not. This one is not. It seems like the majority we've gotten from these cases have been not inflated. I guess that's probably good. The least chance that something will happen to them before they get to you if they're not inflated. Let's figure out what direction I want to show. And there's not much I can do about the auto and the placement here on this one. The thing is right next to the auto, and so is the fold here. Let's see if we can see it through here. 3, 2, 1. I may just have to try to open this one. Well, it's taped shut too. Son of a biscuit. Did you guys kind of see who it was? No, that's not as bad to open. Let's pull this thing out. There we go. I'll put it back down there and tape it up that way. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Yeah. Nick, you could tell through the little bit of the paper there, the bag. That is Larry Bird. What a great hit. Larry Bird, JSA certified Spalding basketball here. Man, I love pulling Bird, Magic Johnson. All those guys are awesome. Just so the bag agrees with this. That's Larry Bird. Very cool. What a great hit. The Hick from French Lick. Such a cool ball. And Bird was claimed. I know that. That's Jeff. Jeff V. Nice hit, Jeff. Larry Bird. Beauty. Is that one of the box we keep talking about wanting one? It's not. It's not a pictured headliner. We've only got 2 more chances too. After we get through with these basketballs, this is the last case. We're going to do licensed NBA jerseys. That's the series where we hit the LeBron James. I'm hoping we get some fun headliners there too. I'm just ordering 1 case for now, but I'll probably get another one after that. A little more expensive, but I think we can split up the claims and make it not bad. Congrats, J5 Jinx. Why did he pick one of your players? Yeah. Good headliner. Yeah, that is. Not a pictured, but that's a headliner. That's for sure. I live near French Lake. Yeah. Great hit. Jeff H was asking for a headliner in hockey, and I'm right there with him. Full headliner in basketball. Going to Jeff V. Nice hit, Jeff. Great start. Larry Bird. I love it. Okay, time for baseball. We're down to 4 boxes here. Those are upside down, but you get the idea. 1, 2, 4, 6. I'm going to read the names here. Great start, yeah. It feels like it could be a headliner type night. At least a couple items. I'd love to get a pictured headliner, or like I always say lately, a claimed hit here from East Coast in the next break. Big name here in baseball jersey would be sweet too. I'm not going to read them off, but let's show it to you one more time. Read your line. I'm happy to read the line, but there's 100 names. The jinx is real. Obi says, "Oh, by Ben Zobrist, stiff for sale." Remind me who had him. I know you reached out. I don't know if they responded or not. There is a notification. Let me see. Pats for Houston. You already sold. They already got bought, Jason. Jonathan bought them right after you put them up. It's just in the replay. I know Facebook has been weird with notifications. I was just looking at that trade offer, but he's already bought them, so I moved them to him. Yeah, sorry about that. I keep not getting Facebook notifications either. I didn't know that CK bought one of the solos until I got a payment. And then I went back in there, and sure enough, it was there. I was just making sure it was there. Okay. The $4 off spots went to Brad and Brad. Brad, I swear you got it last time too. So you have 2 less players, but I -8 off the total there for you. If anybody wants to know their line, let me know and I'll read it. Obi, I'm trying to see Zobrist to see who it is, to see if they're here. I can't remember who had them. Do you remember? Zobrist. Where are you? Right there. Tiger, are you here, Tiger? I don't know if Tiger watches live or later on. If you're here, Tiger, and you want to sell Zobrist, that's a $3 spot. It was Tiger, yep. Thank you, James. Thank you, Obi. I eventually found it, but I started it over here instead of over here, which is always what happens to me. If I start at the start, it's at the end. If I start at the end, it's at the start. We'll see if Tiger's here, but let's get rolling with which box number. I'm not going to read these off, but we'll see who wins. See if we can get one of these claims. That'd be nice. 20 chances there, so let's this out. We need a 1, 2, 4, or 6. 1, 2, 4, or 6. See, I don't know what it is. If you want me to roll a number we don't have, I'll do it. That's a 3. There's a 1. That works. Yeah, no problem. Is that a player that you're after? There's just so many names on that. It's like Gold Rush full size. The new series got announced, by the way, and I've got some on the way, so we won't skip a beat with Gold Rush. That was box 1 that I rolled, right? I already forgot which box. Please let me know if I did not roll box 1, but I'm pretty sure I did. Yeah, Zobrist's a cool name. We don't see a lot. He was a Tampa Bay Ray, right? I don't know if he still plays or if he went somewhere else, but to my limited baseball knowledge. You're looking for Ross Colton. Ross Colton went to... I'm not sure why I don't see him anywhere. Can I jack this up or something? There it is. Jeez, I'm blind. Joseph. Ray, Al. Ray Lewis Lunar as a giveaway, if instead of a whatever you call it, instead of credit. So if you guys get the voting right, then everyone that enters will have a chance to win the Ray Lewis. Ray, oh, you're saying I thought you meant the Ray Lewis. Where did Ben Zobrist play? I thought he was Tampa Bay. I'm sorry, I don't. Baseball's not my thing. There's Jeff. Jeff, what's up, man? Cubs? I should know that. Okay, whatever. Leave me alone. Jeff, congrats. Glad you got the Larry Bird. Jason, Joseph M has Ross Colton. If Joseph M's here and he wants to sell for 7 or 8 or whatever it is, I think it'd be 8. That's up to him. We'll see if he's here. MVP of the World Series. I'm looking this up because I know him as a freaking Ray. Hey, yeah. See, I think he started as a Ray. Okay, so I'm not an idiot, but yeah, I should know him as a Cub. Okay, fine. We're both right. Let's stick at that. I don't know why this feels heavier. Maybe a nice big thick custom, or maybe we got something cool in here. Okay, box 1, Gold Rush Baseball Jersey Series. Let's see where we go on this one. Tom Glavine. Got the Glavine, the Greg Maddux, Chipper Jones, all the guys that when I said I like baseball, I like the Braves. I like those guys. I think these have been facing the right direction, right? But let's just make sure. I don't like a freaking football jersey. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Well, it's got the name and the number there. Great folding job, HQ. That's Luis Robert, however you say his name, right? Man, that looks like a football jersey. 88. The stitching does, too. Is that not who that is? No one's ever corrected me and told me how to say his name. I don't know if it's Robert or Robert. I swear I heard it as Robert a while back when he was popular. It's a decent jersey. White Sox. Chicago's. At least some of the baseball and basketball give you cities or teams on the front, unlike NFL. 88. It's Des Bryant right there. Beautiful. Nice hit. Luis Robert. Robert. Who had him? Okay. Steel City. Gold Rush, if you're watching. Let me give you a tutorial, okay? You put it here. You hold the top. You fold it over. See how nice and easy that fits? Oh, look at that. No name spoiling or nothing. Fold it up in there perfectly. Let me find him. Hey, there we go. I started at the end, and it was at the end. That's Tiger. We're talking about Tiger having the Tampa Bay Ray, the famous Tampa Bay Ray, and his final random was Luis Robert Jr. Tiger, nice hit. That's you. Something to go with your helmet going up north here soon. Beauty, nice hit. Was he not like a pretty hyped up prospect, or when he first came, maybe he's fallen off a little bit? Am I correct in amateur hour? Learn how to fold the dang garments, people. You should see the way I get some of these jerseys, man. I want to fart in a bag and send it in the mail back to him or something, but I don't. Wasn't he like again, baseball the only I don't watch really. There's a lot of stuff I don't watch, but I feel like he was a decent name for a while, and maybe he's fallen off a little bit since then. Big name rookie. Is he still good enough? Okay, let's do some East Coast. I don't know. Maybe we'll get an MLB team here soon. I know that the owner of the Jazz and the Mammoth talked about it. We just built a new stadium over by one of our restaurants too, so maybe, and then maybe I'll get into it. Meh, okay. So it seems like he's not mentioned as a headliner as often anymore. So just wondering. It's a good hit, but not headliner worthy. Okay. No idea. No. Unless it was just barely. It says he's still with the White Sox, but you can't always trust Wikipedia. Maybe he's on the trading block. Okay, time for East Coast. We've got Jeff H with Wah, Garland, Erickson X, Solani, Perfetti, and Svechnikov. Joseph, you have Fuhr, Connor, and Schwartz. Greg, Parayko, Foligno, Barbashev, Vasilevsky, Marchenko, and Esposito. Jason, you have Matthews, Claude Giroux, Alexander Barkov. Last night with the Florida Panthers again. CK, Coyle, Josie, Askarov, Christian, Hagel, Bratt, and Scheifele. Louis, you have Russ, McMichael, Krause, Jonathan R., Keller, Mercer, and Vernon. Joseph, Kachuk, there's another one from the winning team last night. Sundin and Colton. If you're here, Joseph, and you want to sell Ross Colton for $7 or $8, let Jason know. Mike H., you have Wolf, Palat, and Nyland. Congrats, by the way, last night, Mike. Didn't you hit the Larkin? I thought about claiming him, but he was always on the edge for me, so I didn't claim him. I want his jersey, but I have other ones I'm after. Anyways, that's a nice hit. Dylan, Wool, O'Reilly, and Kopitar. Jeff V., Teravainen, Smith, and Skinner. Brian, Aho, Paul, and Newhook. Nick, you claimed Ekholm, and CK, you had Stutzel. I just traded for my first Dylan Larkin. Otherwise, I probably would be claiming him still. Drive 6 hours once a year to see my Cardinals play. That's cool. I'd buy Svechnikov. Svechnikov was up here at the top. Jeff H., if you want to sell Svechnikov, let Steve know. He is the Canes man. Okay, these are the box numbers we have. Let's figure one out. I think we're down to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. He'll keep. Okay. I thought you might. You're a man that likes to keep the randoms and not mess. Let's get a box number, and let's hope for a dang headliner or even a locked community hit would be great. 7 times on the rand, we get our box number. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I hit it. And 7. Box 21. 21 on 7 times. So we're looking for 21, which somehow is our second lowest number. Yeah. Let's take all these back. And the baseball jerseys. 1 second, please. Okay. Ray Al. That's what I knew him as. I didn't even know he played for the Cubs. How is the static? Is it still there? Is it gone? Is it okay? Is it worse? Let me know, please. Gone? Okay, I just put my headphones back in. If it starts back up because of that, let me know and I'll turn them back off. Box 21. Come on, headliner, or like I've been saying, just give us a claimed player or one of the community players, please. We can hope for a back-ended series here where we get a bunch of headliners towards the end. I think this will be opening 5 of our 15 boxes. So we're a third of the way through. Or no, we're already a third of the way through. This gets us a little bit past the third. So I'm hoping we have at least a couple headliners. Oh, I didn't cut those, did I? This one just broke off. But did I cut that? I did. Hey, upside down, backwards. Come on. Give us something good. Give us something good. Walking, walking, walking. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. I've got it down to 2 players. But I think this is the little wormy-looking guy I saw play when they benched Vasilevsky against us. I'm pretty sure that's Tampa Bay, not the Rays, but the Lightning, since we're talking about Tampa Bay. Pretty sure this is... I'll say it in my brain. Let's see if I'm right. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. It is. That's what I thought. Nick Paul, I don't know what it was, but when we played him, I didn't like him. He was starting stuff, and he didn't seem like he could back it up. Little dude, I think. I thought of you, Dylan. The second I saw that I thought it was Nick Paul, I thought Dylan's going to think this is cool, but didn't get it random to you. Who got Nick Paul? Nick Paul was a random for the Sebastian Aho claim, which was the final claim. Getting the Nick Paul Lightning jersey. Did I say that's Adidas or Fanatic Premium? This one's Adidas. Nice. Nick Paul Adidas, again, another name that I join a lot of jersey breaks and look at a lot of jerseys. I don't see him that often. I don't know that I have seen him. When he came to the checklist, I thought it was cool. Of course, it's not a headliner name, but it's one you don't see very often, so it's cool. Tampa Bay Lightning, Adidas. Should have our fight strap, our dangler here. And Brian, if that's up for trade, let Dylan know. He had claimed them probably 2 or 3 times. I know that you were after Joey a little bit harder than him, but you claimed him a few times. Nice hit, Brian. Okay, we're still searching for the elusive headliners. Community hits. I'm hoping we have one of those 3 big boys and a couple of the headliners. Just not drawing the right numbers for those if that's the case. Beautiful jersey, though, Nick Paul. I do not have him, and I've not seen him get pulled before either, so it's cool. I fixed my ice machine yesterday. I'm not going to tell you how I did it because I'd probably get in trouble with electricians or whoever else. But the ice started working again today. So I'm just going to pretend like I'm a genius. It's time for our football portion of the night. You guys still going same division? Ooh, heavy AFC North, AFC West. I'm gonna end the poll. You guys know what you want tonight. The other 3 tied behind that. I think that's. I don't even know how many that is. Hairdryer? No, that seems a little too much. I did try pouring some warm water on it, but it was too hard. There's a huge chunk of ice that just. But I did some damage, and it's working again. That's all that matters. Okay, ending the poll. You guys are going AFC North, AFC East, but you're wrong because it's going to be AFC East, AFC South, the division that you gave the least amount of votes to. I can fill it every time. I'm usually last place out of 4. If you guys get it right, AFC North, AFC West, which happens to be an AFC North helmet, maybe that's why. Instead of doing credit, the winner will get the Ray Lewis Lunar Mini. So if those are the divisions that win, anybody that joins any break, even the half spots, I'll count 1 half spot as 1 or 2 half spots as 1, and so forth. You all get entered in. Usually there's around 200 entries, and the top name at the end wins on the 7th roll. So we're doing my end tonight instead of credit. Texans for sale in, not in this one though, right? In the 4-box. Texans for sale in Big Al's 4-box. If anybody's interested, we are going to do Radtke here first. Let me just check the last few things here. Yes. Dustin will take the Texans from you, Jonathan. Okay. Congrats, Dustin, on your 3 helmets. Oh, I thought you were talking about Houston's going to hit 3 times, but he actually hit 3 in a row on Monday, right? That's what you're talking about. Yeah, that was cool for him. Not cool for everyone else. Okay, let me just mark these payments that came through so I don't have to do it later. And then we're switching Houston to Dustin. Okay. Got it. Let's get, oh, I'm not even sharing my screen. On Radtke now, there's a trade offer, Denver for Cincy. Denver, Cincy. I don't know if Tim's watching live. I don't know if I've seen him comment yet. He may be here, he may not. If he wants to switch you, he can respond. Okay, in Radtke, we're down to 4 helmets left, box 4, 5, 9, and 12. I will get a new 2-case order in for this same limited series, just so I can get it in before the end of the month. And then when we come back the week after next, we'll get rolling with the new case. We'll have to finish 2 still. Texans is for Big Al's. Dustin, sorry, I thought you were on Big Al's here. Yeah, so Dustin, you want Texans in Big Al's, right? No, I think he heard me say it too. I know sometimes you guys don't have volume on, but I think you heard me say it, so we should be good. Yep, okay. In this one, though, Greg, I've got you with Green Bay, Jets. Jonathan R., New England, Denver. Joseph, Detroit, Buffalo. Jonathan R., San Francisco, Cincy. Greg, Miami, Minnesota. Bill S., Tampa, Chargers. Cleveland, Tennessee. Tim, you had Philly and Pittsburgh, and you sold your Rams to Brian W. That's the Giants and the Cardinals. Greg, Vegas, Houston. David, Washington, Chicago, New Orleans, Dallas. Joseph, you have Kansas City and Jacksonville. Brad, you have Indy, Baltimore, Rams, and Atlanta. And then Brian W., you closes with Carolina and Seattle. Your last close got you hit. Maybe it'll happen again. Let's get one of these here. I don't like saying closer karma. I don't know that I believe in that, but obviously helping us close stuff is always great. Okay, got those 4. Let's get our box number. I've closed a lot of things in my day, and I don't know that it's given me much, but maybe that's just my luck going with it. I have great luck in some places, horrible luck in other places. There's 1, 7 times what we're doing here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Man, I feel like 12 stayed up there for a long time, didn't it? Box 12. Box that hasn't moved the whole time. Because that's been down. Stop. Box 12. Got my list back up. Yep. Yikes. It's probably fine, but a little bit of a squish on this one. Not much. Guaranteed authentic? You think so? Is that where we're at in this series? I thought we had 1 rep and 3 authentics left. I think we have great odds for authentic, but I don't know if they're all authentic. I might be wrong. You guys tend to keep track better than I do. Box 12. Could be a fire hit, fill it. Sometimes boxes that get squished up, bent up, are doing their best to protect a monster. I had a feeling that this might be the case on this, and I stopped myself from saying something. I'm wondering. Sometimes when you see boxes like this, I buy a lot of boxes. I buy a lot of helmets, guys. When people ship me helmets with no helmet box inside, This happens a lot. When they ship it with a helmet box inside, they tend to stay undamaged. This one does not have a helmet box inside. It's a free floating helmet in here. I don't know why. I don't know that we've ever gotten one like that from them. I saw the style. It doesn't really help me tell what team it is. Ooh. This is cool. Not seeing this player on this style. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. We do, but this one. Oh, gotcha. You were just calling 100% offensive. See the little clickets? I know that's not it, but I don't think I've pulled or seen pulled a Titans STS 3.0. The STS 3.0 has quickly become pretty rare. Same with the 2.0, not the 1.0, but the 2 and 3 are semi-rare. I thought the Raves would end up being like that, but it seems like we're going to have a little bit more Raves than the other two, which is great. Titans. Authentic STS 3.0 with no helmet box. That is going to be a random, I know that. Bill S. on your Chargers claim, hitting the Titans STS 3.0 authentic. That's not great. What's not great? Oh, that you're going to see more Raves. You got to just buckle up. You got to get comfy and wait for the rave period to pass. They'll always be apart, but maybe they're a little more prevalent now. 3, 2, 1. We just saw him. Was it Monday in Big Alice? Yeah. That's Chris Johnson. CJ2K. Getting a little lazy there on your signature, Chris. But, man, that's a beautiful helmet. You can tell it's him. Beckett certified. I'm jealous. I would not mind having this one. I don't know that we're going to see another STS 3.0 for the Titans for a long time. Well, it'll happen sooner now just because I said that. But Bill, nice hit. Congrats. That's cool. That's an AFC South hit. I'm on the board. That was my guess, right? Yep. Suckers. Hold on, I already got it up. It's already the same as before. AFC East, AFC South. All right, I got a short lead. That's good. Okay, now time for Big L's. Enough chit chat. Our first live fill, it'll be a Big L's 3-box. $32 per team, 30 spots. There's 2 combo spots, but most of you know that. There'll be a live fill in the chat, but that'll come after we do these 4. In the 4-box, I've got Robert with the Arizona Jags. Les, you have Atlanta. Greg, you have Baltimore. Bill S, you have Buffalo. Robert, you have Carolina. Brian W, Chicago. Tim, Cincy. Greg, Cleveland. Bill S, Dallas. Kyle, Denver. Tim, if you're here now, you had an offer Denver for Cincy. Tim, you also had Detroit. Elliot at Green Bay. Dustin, you had Houston. That was a purchase. Craig, Indianapolis. Zach, Kansas City. Matt, you have Las Vegas. Nick, the Chargers. Tiger, the Rams. Bill S, Miami. Robert, Minnesota. Jonathan R, you have New England. You purchased that. Brad, you have New Orleans. Purchased from someone else, not from me. I do that just so I don't mess myself up. Brian, Giants. Brian W. Vic, you have the Jets. Greg, you have Philadelphia. Charlie, you have Pittsburgh. Greg, you have San Francisco and the Seattle-Tennessee combo. Bill S., you have Tampa Bay. And Scott, you have Washington. That is our 4-box. Stop sharing and let's grab our bingo go here. By the way, if I win the bounty, I'm keeping that helmet for me. I'll buy it from Big L's. Don't mind if I do. Well, I guess that's not the point. Big Al has to give it to me. I don't have to buy it. It's a gift. How do I do that, though? Okay, let's shake this up. It's like Batman and whatever his real name is. I can't think of it right now. Big Al and Alex, 2 in the same. Okay, 4 numbers. Bruce Wayne, sorry, couldn't think of it. Don't kill me for not knowing that. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 numbers. Right, a donation. Who'd you donate it to? Well, he's a great guy. He loves autographs. I'm just going to leave it at that. 12, box 12. You don't need a name, just trust me. He enjoys it. Thought they had 2 12s in a row. 72. 12, 72. Sounds like something Aaron Rodgers would say when he's under the center. 91. 9-1. Do you? Yeah, they are donations. Sometimes. That's what people call them all the time. 128-8. Okay, let me grab them, guys. 4 boxes. We will do a live fill right after this from this exact same series. I did reload another helmet in today, and I'm going to reload probably another 2 tomorrow. More than I've had to reload in the past few series. We'll probably get close to having 200 here with these next few. But I don't like to reuse bingo ball numbers, so I don't know that I'll add any more. Hopefully we'll just be fun with that. Salvation Army. They just assume it's a typo. That's genius. The Salvation Army. I love it. Salvation Army. Okay, some guesses there. Has anyone ever gotten all 4 guesses right? I would assume I would know by now if you did, but 12, 72, 91, 120. I didn't realize that we pulled those in Racco order too. Nice. 12, 72, 91, 128. Okay, let's roll. Next up, live fill 3 box. Big Al's in the chat after we open these 3. These 4, sorry. You noticed that shipment of boxes were a little bit more bland color. Not a fan of that, but didn't notice it was that bad until I just looked at the screen. 12, Series 33. 0 Wonka. And this was an end box too. Look how dirty it is. And there's just a screw rolling around in there, I think. Oh, yes. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Maybe. We've got a Rams slate. 0 Wonka. Your piece is completely off there. We'll take it on. Loosen the screw. Oh, come on. Got a bunch of cardboard on it, so it doesn't want to stick, but we'll make it stick. 4-box Rams. That's Tiger. Tiger on a roll. That's twice. Seems like a Puka hit. You know, I'm not gonna lie. Well, I won't give it away, but I'm pretty sure we have more than one slate in this series for the Rams. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. This one's not Puka though. Anyone know who that is? '86. Let me see if the screw's in here. Hopefully. Yes, it is. Tiger, that's you. Rams slate. Tall receiver guy. That is. I thought he was a tight end. That is Colby Parkinson. Oh yeah, it kind of does look like Whittington too. They're both signatures we don't see too often, but I think that's Colby Parkinson. Now you're gonna make me double check because I could easily see it being wrong. Pretty sure that's Colby though. Tiger, nice hit. It is. It's Colby Parkinson. Slate. I love the Rams slates. I do have a Puka either in the series or in the reserves, but I've also got a Puka in my collection of the slate too. Nice hit, Tiger. Colby Parkinson. Not a name we'll see too often, but one that I included in this series. And no Wonka on that. Okay, next up, box 72. Is the sound bad again? Good grief, man. I doubt it's that, but just in case. Is sound bad again, guys? 3 Wonka. I closed and reopened. It got better. Sorry, guys. I don't know why it's doing that. I wish it was just perfect all the time, but. Oh boy. Okay, here we go. 3-pointer. 3, 2, 1. You did 2 in it. You're good to go. Made it good to go. That is a purchase team. The Houston Texans on a flash. That is going to Dustin. Really? The headphones are doing it? How annoying. I wonder why it's doing that when it's never done that in the past. Doesn't even seem like that should be a problem, but I guess it is. I'll just listen to myself. All good unless it's Andre Johnson. That's not our AFC South, by the way, for me. I don't even know NFC West if you guys voted for that. I don't think you did. Nope. He just wants to listen to Miley. Yeah, it's true. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Dustin, you're keeping your winning ways from Monday. We got a receiver. Had what, a heart transplant or something? I don't even know what he did something, or cancer, some sort of cancer. Came back and played. That's John Mechie. Alabama receiver, right? I'm pretty sure he was Bama. John Mechie, Texans flash. Nice bright red helmet. Love the Texans flashes. That's a nice hit, and that's 3 points too. I'll write that down before I forget. So you tell me I gotta listen to myself for the rest of the night. I guess you guys have to, so well, I should probably have to put up with it too. Okay. Got your 3 points, Dustin. You already had 1, so you have 4 now. 3 boxes, pick your team. The only random thing we ever do the whole week long is the Wednesday pre-fill. That's it. Everything else is pick your team for my series at least. Okay, next up, box 91. So the next one in the chat will be pick your team, correct. Box 91, series 33, Zero Wonka. See if we can get some bigger names here. Hilarious. Love this helmet. Big Al's 3 box. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Atlanta. I really like this helmet. We've got a Falcons. Wonka's non-transferable. I can't tell if he's talking to me. I don't even know who you are, or he's talking to someone else. Atlanta, that is Les. Les, congrats. You got a visored up Falcons flash on 2, 1 collection on the helmet as well. It's actually my Falcons Blaze, one of my favorite helmets. Got a few inscriptions on it, but that's Roddy White on the Falcons flash. Beckett certified. Nice hit, Les. Roddy White. Let me just start catching up here. 2 for that division. NFC South has 1. NFC North and NFC West. So what? Every division but yours has a hit. That's all right. You're only down by 2. 2-0-1-1, I believe. Okay, last helmet of this 4-boxer. Got an interesting bunch so far. So here we go on this one on the next 3. 128, Series 33, Zero Wonka. Do I know you, Paul, or is this what you do for fun on Wednesday nights? Box 4. See the team. I already forgot. Zero Wonka in this hand. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. We just barely saw this same style on Monday. My favorite style. Washington, who had the Commanders. That would be that's Scott. Helmets are next, Jeff. We're doing a 3-boxer live fill. Then we're doing Radtke, and then there's some licensed jerseys after that from the multi-sport. So just in a couple breaks, jerseys are back. Scott, nice hit. You got Washington. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Anyone know who this is? This is also, I believe, we got some interesting helmets together here. First time in Big Al's, I believe. MVP 1982. Anyone know who that is? Beckett certified. This is the first time we've had him in the series, too. That's correct. Mark Mosley. The kicker. Number 3. That's crazy. The combo of helmets we got there. Mark Mosley. Going to Scott. Congrats, Scott. 4 names that probably won't be in the next series or maybe even the next few, but they all come out in the same break. A little bit of red in most of them. We had Colby Parkinson, John Mechie, Roddy White, and Mark Mosley. Let's do a 3-boxer here. See if we can get some, I don't want to say current players because 2 of those are current. I'm telling you, I don't know how you guys probably have the TV on or music on or something, but listening to myself talk for 2 hours is not it. I just need to put a, I guess you can't do that. Can you do on YouTube if it's like not a recording artist or something? Do you know, like in the background? If you watch a stream on like TikTok, everybody's got like just the most rancid music playing as loud as possible on their stream and stuff. And I wouldn't mind having music out loud, but I know I can't do that because then I get copyright stuff. So hence the headphones that are running tonight's stream or clouding it up. Okay, let me just refresh here, make sure all the claims are after. You guys do the same, switch from top chat to live chat so you can see the correct order. Otherwise, it'll have it in a weird order. Well, everyone's but yours will be in the right order. Okay, I've got Nick with Green Bay. I've got Greg with Kansas City. I've got Jonathan with New England. I've got Bill B with Buffalo. Jason, a little behind on Kansas City. Dustin, I have you on Denver. Baltimore going to James. Pittsburgh is Steve. San Francisco is Bill S. Cincy is Kyle. Carolina is Brian W. Green Bay gone. Sorry. Kansas City gone. Sorry. Nick, you got Arizona. Nick B. Phil, you've got your Giants. Dallas is Jason. Baltimore's gone. Indy going to, I just saw it, Zach. Cincy is gone. Brant, sorry about that. Buffalo is gone as well, Greg. Sorry. Kansas City's gone. Miami and Vegas are both there for Greg. Oh, boy. I tried to get rid of one, but Vegas. Indy's gone. Minnesota going to Joe. Joe, have you ever seen the movie Orange County, where they set that building on fire, and then they asked Jack Black what his name is, and he says his name is Joe Johnston. Maybe your real name isn't Joe Johnston, maybe it is. And if you got it from that, that's fantastic. If it's your real name, also cool. That's what I think of every time I read your name, is I think of Jack Black saying Joe Johnston. I told her, you better not. You better not. Greg, you've got Houston. Detroit going to Bill. Chargers going to Greg. Oh, I keep doing that to you, Greg, when I copy over. Buffalo. Rams are Greg. Atlanta is Bill. New Orleans is Brian. We're getting there, guys. We're getting there. You haven't, Joe? Maybe the movie invented the name. Go watch Orange County. It's a funny show, but it's kind of weird too. Jack Black lies about his name because he burns a building down while he's high. And he says to the fireman, who I think is Ben Stiller, the name's Joe Johnston. Has anybody else seen that? No? I think you have to put, you're not on the rights to this music? Maybe. Yeah, don't get nailed. Yeah, I won't. Chicago's Bill S. Okay, we got a few teams left here. Let me type them in. Cleveland, New York Jets, Philadelphia, Seattle, Tennessee combo, Tampa Bay, and Washington. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 spots left to close this. If I missed anyone's claims on any of those, please let me know. I don't want to leave any claims out on accident. We are almost there. Dustin, got you with Tampa Bay. Someone tell me they've seen Orange County, please. Please. I don't need to get rid of those. Let's going to stay here. Brian, having a Seattle combo. It's been years. Joe, go watch it. You'll get a laugh out of it. Joe, what's your last name, Joe? John? Your name's Joe John? Joe Johnston. That's what he says. Yeah, go watch it. It's funny. I used to own the DVD for it. So my friends and I watch all the time. Okay, down to 5 left. And then we'll get rolling. We'll do Radtke next. One of 3 boxes. And then we'll do our last 2 the following Monday. And we'll get some new cases out with some new limited edition helmets in there. I believe we have 2 authentics and 1 rep left. Could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure I'm right. NFC East. It's got 2 now. Not a great start to win the Ray Lewis. Don't tell me basketball's on tonight and I'm missing it. I would have assumed it would have been tomorrow. Is it tonight? Nope, it's tomorrow. Good. I can watch it. After that, if that game, if Oklahoma City wins, we got a few months of only baseball for you baseball lovers. Limited edition card life, Phil. We could maybe try that. Those are fun. I like limited edition. It's a fun hit too with a non-pictured headliner. Okay, I'm going to discount these last 4 to 28 instead of 32. I mean, that doesn't do much, but it's a little bit. Cleveland Jets, Philly, Washington, just so we can keep moving. Let's see if we can get a few claimed at the 28 spot. Nick, gotcha. Thank you. Good luck. Cleveland Jets, Washington. As a reminder, guys, I'm not on Monday and Wednesday next week. We will probably still do a dollar break this Sunday and have it be ran by Video Runner on Monday instead of me doing it live. So same spiel, but just not me doing it live. So we'll have all the items in there, a chance to win those, but we'll have Ty run that for us on Monday. But Monday, Wednesday, Saturday, we'll be without live breaks. We will probably do some winner's choices. We'll do another Ovechkin, some full-size winner choices, maybe some mini winner choices, and some licensed jersey stuff. Just here and there for fun. I'll update it when I can, but not as won't be as available as normal. So, Elliot, I've got you on the Jets for 28. I've got an asterisk here. Okay, just Cleveland and Washington left. Last 2, then we roll. Let me get Radtke ready in my copy paste. Still wanting a second NHL jersey break. I know. I wish we could live fill those too. I mean, we'll have NHL players here in the licensed jersey break, but another East Coast would be tough tonight. We used to do licensed NHL jerseys. I don't even know if they were licensed, but we used to do with random divisions where you'd get 4 teams that were not from the same divisions, just kind of balled up together. It was fun. And do NHL stuff like that. Could also try to bring that back. Yep. Last 2 spots, guys, we're almost there. Cleveland and Washington, 28 apiece, and then we'll move on to Radtke after this and see where we go from there. I remember those 2. Oh, and 64. Was that series not very kind to you? Man, I wanted Edmonton to win. At least get us a game 7, you know. I'm hoping for Indy to win tomorrow so it goes to 7 games, but I probably won't get my wish there either. Yeah, cards are fun. Yeah. They were even. Did the whatever you call it go away? The static from my headphones? Browns, I made the joke. I'll take them. Thanks, Kyle. And Bill's closing us. Thanks, guys. I appreciate you. So it's just the dang headphones, huh? I wonder if I'll have to try to get a different day. I wonder what happened today, because that doesn't usually happen. At least you guys don't tell me. Okay. We're full here. In this one, Nick B, I've got you with the Arizona-Jacksonville combo. Bill S, you have Atlanta and Chicago. James, Baltimore. Bill B, Buffalo. Brian, Carolina. Kyle, you have Cincy and Cleveland. Jason T, Dallas. Dustin, Denver. Bill S, you have Detroit. Nick, you have Green Bay. Greg, you kind of took the middle section here instead of spread out. Houston, Kansas City, Vegas, Chargers, Rams, and Miami. Zach, you had Indy. Joe, you had Minnesota. Jonathan R, you had New England. Brian, New Orleans. Phil, you have the Giants. Elliot, the Jets. Nick B, the Eagles. Steve, Pittsburgh. Bill S, San Francisco and Washington. Brian W, Seattle, Tennessee combo. And Dustin, Tampa Bay. Let's get 3 boxes here. Under my phone. My wife went to the dentist today, and they did something to like whiten her teeth because they were fixing a tooth. And she said they told her that she'd be in pain most of the day and to take this medication. She said it's the worst pain she's felt in a long time. How many last team left now? My guess is 7. You did get Pittsburgh, Steve. Yep. Pittsburgh is you. Any dentists out there listening? 3 numbers. 1, 2, 3. What, still 8? Okay. Oh, you're good, Steve. Always good to double check. 89, line underneath it. That's 8-9. Not the line above. 89. Six AFC, 2 NFC. Wow, really? Wasn't it the other way around last series? Didn't we have like the whole NFC East was one of the last ones left? That's what I thought, but I could be wrong. 168, 168. And 110, 110. Yeah, because the NFC East. That's what I thought. But sometimes I think of like last series is 3 series ago or vice versa. Pitt's Las Vegas, Pittsburgh. Going heavy Pitt, huh? I like it. 89, 168, 110. Okay. Radtke coming up next. This one's full. Let's roll this one, and then Radtke Big Out licensed jerseys coming up after that. Okay, box. Well, let's make sure. 89, 168, and 110. Check, check, check. 89, Series 33. 0 Wonka. We've seen this one before, but it's been a little bit. I believe in you. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Go on flash. It's a different red flash this time. That's funny because someone was telling me the other day to use this name for stuff. Arizona Jacksonville combo. That is Nick B. Nick B hitting. We got some inscriptions on this one. Oh, that's one of them. Arizona. Okay, down to 7. 3, 2. Well, we're definitely not setting any records this time. We're pulling some names here that are meant to float around some of the other names, and they're all coming out in the same night, but I like them. 827 receptions, 6,797 receiving yards, 3-time Pro Bowler. Number 37, that is Larry Centers. Not a name we see too often. I believe we've had a flash in the series before. I might be remembering wrong. It's a cool helmet, and the Cardinals flashes are just fun. I don't have one in my collection. I had a Kurt Warner years ago, and I traded it away, and I thought I'd be able to get one back easy, like win one back, and I don't see them that often. Nick, nice hit. Congrats. It's a cool one. That's NFC West. Still, that's 2-0. You got to come alive here soon. Okay, 110. Series 33. 0 Wonka. Ooh, maybe. Yeah, I mean, this is like a legit chrome bag, and I don't put the chrome bags on top of other stuff, so you'll likely have a chrome here. I will often use softer bags for chromes if I don't have a chrome bag, but I don't use a chrome bag for a non-chrome. So let's see who's walking away with the chrome today. Double check it is. Oh, nice. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. We've seen this team twice now tonight. Houston Texans chromie. Who had Houston? That's Greg. Greg taking home a chrome. True chromes are replicas. There are chrome authentics. Those are pretty rare. True chrome is a replica. Greg, let's see what you got. 3, 2, 1. Bing. That's nice. J.J. Watt, one of my favorite players to collect. I don't care if it's Arizona, if it's Houston, man. I love J.J. Even Wisconsin. I've got a Wisconsin J.J. Watt item for the future series. Depends on what order I use it in, but I think I got a couple of the Watt Bros on some Wisconsin items. Greg, nice hit. Very, very nice. JSA certified and the J.J. Watt holo. I love player holos. They look cool. I want that bad. Me too. Who do I? Oh, yeah, I've got a Texan Chrome, but it's not J.J. Watt. That's nice. Chromes are becoming harder and harder and harder. I'd like to think that I still have a few in the series. Previous series before I was able to get 5 or 6 in every series, but it's a little harder now. So it's cool. Okay, next up, 168. Nice hit, Greg. Series 33. There's some Wonka points. 5. 168. 5-pointer. Final one of this 3-boxer. We'll probably try to do 2 more big L's at the end of the night, but we're going to do Radtke next and then some licensed jerseys after that. See the team. I don't know about the player. 5-pointer. 3, 2, 1. New style tonight. We haven't pulled an Eclipse yet. There's an Eclipse. If it weren't for, well, we have 3 flashes actually. I was going to say if it weren't for the flashes, we'd have all different styles. That's not true at all. We have 3 flashes. I just forget that the Atlanta one, since it's bright gray, metallic, that it's a flash as well. Chargers. Eclipse. 5 points. Going to... That's you too, Greg. I said right in the middle of the board. There's 2 middle of the board hits there too. Chargers. Eclipse. Oh, you might like this one. You've been talking about them. That was yesterday. Yeah. Watch it. If it's for that, man, I'll freaking snag that. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. You've been after him. I'm pretty sure we've been talking about him lately. Fire Factory hasn't spit one out since you've been claiming them, but there's one. That is Antonio Gates on the Chargers Eclipse. Or as I call him, Antonio Cakes. Man, he was a good tight end. You guys, is he consensus top 10 tight end of all time? I was going to say top 5, but that probably caused some arguments. Top 7 of all time? Tight end? No? Top 10 for sure, right? Let me get you your points here before I type this in. We'll do a recap here soon. As well, Greg E. Antonio Gates. 5 points. 6, 18, 25. Yeah, I got those. Okay, congrats, winners. We have Larry Centers on a flash, JJ Watt Chrome, and Antonio Gates on the Eclipse. Let's try a Radtke here. There it is. No offense to Mr. Centers. I want to get the Chrome up here in the front. I actually love the Centers flash. Trying to make room here and pull up some of the fun ones tonight. Okay, let's try Radtke here. I don't know why, but I feel like we have a big name quarterback. I don't know if it's a rep or authentic. Sitting in the case still. The last time I thought that, we pulled, who was it? Josh Allen? Or maybe it was Joe Montana. I can't remember which time I was filling that. Okay, let me pull up the screen here. Probably a few claims away from being closed still. We've got Jason with a random. One random up. Greg, I've got you with Green Bay. Not Gerg. Pittsburgh for Steve. Green Bay gone. Vegas, though, for Bill. Gotcha. Chicago. Gotcha, Dave. Denver. Good to go for Jonathan. Carolina, Dustin, gotcha. That's spot 7. Indy for Brad, that's spot 8. Chargers for, that's spot 9. Chargers for Bill. Miami is spot 9 for Greg. Lions are gone. Joseph, sorry. Brian will buy a random, so Brian, you're taking Jason's random. Washington for Dave is spot 10. Detroit's gone. New England is spot 11 for Greg. 12 is Cincy. for Brad. 13 is New Orleans. For, yes, there's 2 and 1 up. Okay. That's what I thought. Brian William, New Orleans got you. Buffalo with a random up. So we have one more random available as well. That is Bill B with the first random now. 15 is Michael with the Eagles. Okay, 1 main spot left, 1 half spot left. And there they both go. James will buy the random. And Dustin will take Tampa Bay. And we got 1 random left with Dustin, too. If anybody wants in for, I was about to say 20, but it's $18 on this one. Let us know. Dustin's got 1. I hope I didn't overbook it. It looks like there's too many. I did. I overbooked it. Dustin, I don't think I got you in. Where did I mess up? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9. Sorry, Dustin. Sorry to those that were trying to buy the random. I overbooked it. There's only this many spots, 16. I just gave us 2 9s. Let me see who was first. Sorry, guys. That's my bad. So it would have been Elliot that got it. And then Roger and then Dave, but we don't have that spot. So Dustin, no Tampa Bay. And Elliot, no random. No cake, there's no ice cream. Happy birthday. My son's birthday is in like 5 days. $16. Don't save a trade for Texans if you liked it. Nice. Okay. Sorry once again. Sometimes I get going and I give the same person, 2 different people the same number. This is the correct order, and we're full on Michael's Philadelphia claim. So let's get our randoms going here. Oh, the Cardinal Flash. Yeah. No problem. Do you want me to put it up in the corner, Nick, for trade? Or what are you thinking? I mean, someone might respond tonight, but if you want me to put it up for trade, we can. It's got some nice scripts on it, too, so it's a fun helmet. Let's go over here. Let's do this. Let's do that. I hit paste. There it goes. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Jacksonville through Atlanta. Okay, for those that are going to join the jersey break, remember we've got all the names here. We need 20 spots claimed. The 2 that hit were both basketball. It was on Monday. It was Larry Johnson and Tony Parker. So if you were after someone else, they're still alive. And then we'll load 4 back up before we drop tomorrow's break. I need to do Saturday's break a little earlier than usual, so we'll try to see if we can claim a little faster this week. I don't know what we're going to do that, but son's birthday party's Saturday, so we're going to have to work around that. Okay. In this one, Jason, I've got you with Detroit. You sold your random to Brian. That's Jacksonville. Greg, you get Green Bay and the Jets, just like earlier in the other Ranky, right? Steve, Pittsburgh, Minnesota. Bill S., you had Las Vegas and Tampa. David L., Chicago, Dallas. Jonathan R., Denver, San Francisco. Dustin, Carolina, Tennessee. Brad, Indy, Houston. Bill, Chargers in Arizona. Greg, Miami, Seattle. David L., Washington, Baltimore. Greg E., New England, Kansas City. Brad, you have Cincy and the Rams. Brian, New Orleans and the Giants. Bill B., you had Buffalo. You sold your random to James. That's Cleveland. Did I put the wrong Brian? Uh-oh, what did I do? Oh, yeah. You're the one that bought the random. Sheesh. Thanks, Brian. And sorry, Brian. Bill B., Buffalo, James, Cleveland, and Michael, Philly, and Atlanta. I'm on one today, huh? I'm making shake and bake pork chops late dinner. Have a hell of a good night. Yeah, sounds good. Shake and bake. Bobby. Ricky Bobby. Okay. Have I updated the AFC West? Oh, you guys got a hit, right? Isn't that your hit? We have 8 items. How many? Which one am I missing? AFC South has 1, 2, 3. That's what it is, right? Is it 3, 1, 2, 2? I think so. Anyways, let's get these 3 boxes. Let's random them. 4, 5, and 9. I'll get a box number. Still within reach, just down by 2, I think. 3 to 1. Praying for box 9. 4, 5, and 9. Let's see if he gets his wish. There's 1, 2, 3. Look at the first 3 have been 9. 4 in a row. 5. There it goes. 6 and 7. I've never seen a number stay on top for 4 rounds in a row. Box 4 it is. 7 times. 9 will have to wait. That's funny. I think I put 5 on top of 4. 5, back down. 4 coming up. 5 and 9 left. It was 4, right? Yes, it was. Womp womp. Watch you hit this one now. I could see it happening. Okay, box 4. Thanks for joining, everyone. Radtke, my favorite third-party series by far. Looks like a spider, but I think it's just tape. I shouldn't say by far. I mean, I like it a lot. It's more expensive. There's a lot of third-party stuff I like a lot. But man, there's always something surprising or something fun in these. There's a label on top. I don't want to see who it is. So I'm going to ignore it. I don't want to know before. Label on top. Ooh, maybe. This is cool. I've not seen. Well, let's just wait. 3, 2, 1. I don't know if I've pulled. This is an STS 2.0, by the way. I don't know if I pulled a 2.0. We were just talking about how rare they are on an authentic. Good griefers. STS 2.0. I just saw the signature. Let's see if that's right on here. Doesn't even have a name on there. It just says the team. So I wouldn't have known anyways. I would have known a team, but nothing. Right. Did you guys talk about Saints? Hoping for Breeze. Let's see what we got here. STS 2.0. New Orleans, was that you? It was. Brian, spot 14. Claim team. 3, 2, 1. It's not Breeze. I keep saying I think we got a big quarterback hiding, but this is a wide receiver. Kyle guessed it right. That is Chris Olave. Signature kind of looks like Dermontti Dawson. Anyone agree with me there? No, yes. Number 12, Chris Olave, Ohio State receiver. Radtke certified on an STS 2.0 authentic. That's a cool element. I'm not going to see a lot of those. Been since December last Saints. Really? Wow. That's crazy. That's a great hit there. Nice hit, Brian. Chris Olave on the authentic STS 2.0. Let's do a licensed 2-box jersey break. Let's see what we can get from these here. Went back-to-back NBA the other night. See if we mix it up or if we stay NBA or if we go double up on a different sport or 2 different sports. Okay, Todd, I've got you with the grade 8. Back for one more season next year. Whoop, not Ovechkin. That's who you're claiming. Randoms, if you guys want to buy a random, they're $10 a piece. I'm not going to read off who has them until they start getting bought. If they don't get bought, sell the players if you want to once you see who they are, just so we don't spend a ton of time doing that, since this one already takes quite a bit to do this break. Greg, got you with Bobrovsky, who just almost had a shutout. They kind of gave up there at the end and let in an easy goal. It was a weird fluke goal too, but he almost had a shutout in the game, the series clincher. Bill S., I've got you with Josh Allen. Joe, I've got you with Justin Jefferson. Still in the series. Obi's gone. CMC going to Jeff. CMC going to Jeff. Jeff, I forgot to ask, and I think I've texted you before. Is the Larry Johnson getting shipped, or did you want me to post it? I forgot to ask you when I pulled it. I know sometimes you have me hold stuff, but you hit the second jersey the other day, or the first jersey, whatever order it went in. CMC, Troy Polamalu still also in the series, just like Justin Jefferson. Much to Obi's demise. Obi's gone. Marino for Mark at spot 7. Mark M. That's good. Marino is Nolan Ryan is Zach. That would be no problem. And do I still have one here for you? If I do, I'll ship that with it. I'll look in the corner and make sure. I don't know if I still have one here for you or not. Nolan Ryan going to Zach at spot 8. Don't trust my numbering until I double check it at the end, though. Number 9 is Caleb for Bill S. Bergeron, you're claiming that for Larry, spot 10. Stockton for Craig. Great claim, Craig. Love me some Johnny Stockton. JJ McCarthy is spot 12 for Zach B. Ryan is gone, unless it's just make sure I'm not, if it's Nolan, he's gone. Chipper for Bill S. Got you on Chipper. That's spot 13. Selena Gomez jersey would be the most expensive jersey in this by far. Yep, Uncle Larry. Okay. 14 is Solani Timu for Brian. JJ McCarthy is gone, Joe. Sorry, Zach claimed him. Shut up, Johnny. Solani. Just ship it. Tell Uncle. Okay. We are 6 short. I'm going to start showing some pictures. If we need to run a couple more solos than we normally do, I can do that too. But let's see if we can get a few more of these claimed. 6 spots left. I'll show some pictures. Jake, what's up, man? How you doing? Staying out of trouble? Okay, here's some. If I don't read the name, it's because they're already picked, like Solani's already picked. Ewing, we need 6 spots left to fill this one. Ewing, we've got Stroud, we've got Dantley, of course, good. Bettis, DeBrincat, Rose, Pete Rose, Lawrence Taylor, Cal Ripken Jr., Romeo Dobbs. Yeah, we're doing good. I guess, yeah, we're doing good. Wife went to the dentist, and it's about killing her today, but that's just a fluke thing for a day. Max Crosby, Jason Witten, Drew Doughty, Ronnie Lott, Ronaldinho, Steven Adams, Dame Lillard, Tony Kukoc, Jamal Murray, Nick Chubb, Pat LaFontaine, Dwayne Wade and Kirby Doc, Clayton Keller, Julio Jones, Larry Johnson already hit. Ovechkin was claimed. Chris Bosch, Sean Kemp, Brian Dawkins and Marcel Dion, Cam Newton and Joe Carter, Garrett Wilson, looks like 2 claims, so 4 left. Jones and Jones. Oh, you're talking about Chipper and Julio? Yeah, Chipper's claimed, Julio's not. Kachuk and Ottinger. Jason's claiming Ottinger, so Ottinger's gone. So 3 left. If you're claiming a Jones, Jake, let me know. I think you're just saying, oh, you got him in there. Archie and Jim Rice, both gone. Frank Thomas, Jose Altuve, Sean Alexander, Rod Brindamore, Nathan McKinnon, Shane Doan, Tony Hitt, Anthony Richardson's available, Mike Schmidt, Rasheed Wallace, Aiden Hutchinson, and Carter Verhaeghe, Jack Hughes, Terry McLaurin, and that's it. You'll take Julio? Okay, you got it. We're at what? 14 Timu. 15 is Crosby, Max Crosby for Brian. 16 is CJ Stroud for Bill S. 17 is Ottinger for Jason T. 18 is Julio Jones. Okay, just 2 away here. No, just one break tonight on this one. It's a 2-boxer, $30 per claim, but you get your player and you get 2 other randoms. So you'll have Julio Jones and then 2 other names that you can try to sell, trade, keep, whatever you want to do. But it's a 2-boxer tonight, so just one. Dustin's taking Scary Terry. That's number 19, 1 spot left. And then we'll get rolling. Thanks, guys. I'm assuming that we'll try a 2-box to end the night, because we always do. If it fills, we'll do it. If it doesn't, we'll move on. Thursday, I'll drop Fire Factory tomorrow. New shipment coming in. The new checklist, too, so I'll have to post that. Well, you'll see it when I post the preview, I guess. But look at the names. Make sure the guys you're after are still there, and then look for some new names. There should be some new rookies to go after, too. I'm excited for the new checklist. And then we'll do a 3-box Big Al's and move it to 2 if we need to, but got to get those going before I leave. So 1 claim left to fill this up. If we don't get it filled, we'll just do 3 extra solos. I'd prefer not to, though. Or I just did it wrong. Nope, there's 19. So let's give it 2 minutes here to see if we get 1 more claim, and then we'll roll from there. If we don't, I'll just do 5 solos. Or no, that'd be 7 solos. So, no, 5. The 2 normal, because we already hit 2 on Monday, and then 3 extras. I guess that wouldn't be that bad to do 5. 1 more than normal on a Monday. Oh boy. Okay, let's just run 5 solos then, if no one claims it here in the next 30 seconds. So 43, 38 should be times 2. So last 5 on our last roll. I didn't see a single person claim solos, so those that were trying to sell, I'm sorry. Look and see who you get as your players, and let's try to sell move them at that point. But if not, then they'll be your guys. So let's go here. Let's do this. Let's put the names here. On the 7th roll, the final 5 names, I'll read them off, will be available for $10. You just have to be the first to claim them in the chat, and 1 name at a time, please. Okay, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Our solos are Jim Rice, Rod Brindamore, Nathan McKinnon, Jerome Bettis, and Cam Newton. Those are some fun names. 5 solos there. Let's go here. Did I just lag out right when I did that? Whoops. Why did I only... Ugh, Alex. Whole list, Al. The whole list. Okay, here we go. Okay, solos. Let's see. There is no Rose. McKinnon. Got you there, Jason, on McKinnon. Nick and Nate just behind on McKinnon. Bill B, I've got you with Jerome Bettis. These are $10 randoms, or solos, I should say. Zach just behind on the bus. Mark, I've got you with Cam. Dustin just behind on Cam. We've got Rod Brindamore and Jim Rice left as solos. Now just Jim Rice. Brian taking Rod. Jim Rice is a $10. Let me read these off, see if anybody gets a discount or if you guys want to trade sell. Okay. Todd, you have Ovechkin, Shane Doan, and Garrett Wilson. Greg, you have Bobrovsky, Kemp, and Dantley. Bill S., Josh Allen, Drew Doughty, and Joe Carter. Joe, you have Justin Jefferson, Rasheed Wallace, and Ronnie Lott. Jeff, you have McCaffrey, LaFontaine, Ronaldinho. Obi, Palomalo, Alexander, Steve Adams. Mark, you have Dan Marino, Dwayne Wade, Nick Chubb. Zach, you have Nolan Ryan, Lawrence Taylor, and Jack Hughes. Bill S., you have Caleb Williams, Patrick Ewing, and Archie Manning. Larry V., you have Bergeron, Pete Rose, and Anthony Richardson. Craig, you have Stockton, Kachuk, and Kirby Doc. Zach, you have McCarthy, Murray, and Verhage. Bill S., you have Chipper Jones, Marcel Dion, and Alex DeBrincat. Brian W., you have Timu, Brian Dawkins, Damian Lillard, Max Crosby, Altuve, and Chris Bosch. Bill S., you had Stroud, Keller, and Mike Schmidt. Jason T., you had Jake Ottinger, Cal Ripken, and Aiden Hutchinson. Jake, you had Julio, Romeo Dobbs, and Tony Kukoc. Dustin, McLaurin, Witten, and Frank Thomas. Not a single discount spot. Marm K. Boy, oh boy. Mark, you have Cam Newton. Bill B., you have Jerome Bettis. Jason, you have Nathan McKinnon. Brian, you have Rod Brindamore. Had those same two randoms on Monday. Did you? Wade and Chubb? Okay. Let's see. Aiden Hutchinson's up for trade. I'm going to highlight people that are up. Where is that? Down here. I'll buy Ripken Jr. Who had Ripken Jr.? That is Jason. If you want to sell, let us know. James, are you claiming Jim Rice? If I'll put it down. Let me know if it's not. Steve Adams and Sean Alexander for sale. Sean Alexander was my favorite running back for a long time. Sell or trade Lott. Who had Ronnie Lott? So somewhere here at the end. A second. Joe. No thanks, Jeff, he said. Okay. So Doan and Wilson up for sell or trade. Doan and Wilson up for sell or trade up here. Frank Thomas is up for trade from Dustin. The Big Hurt is up for trade. Trade Hockey for Thomas. Zach. Carter Verhage for Frank Thomas, Dustin. I don't know if he responded. Nope. Just in case. Is Garrett Wilson up for sale? Yes, Elliot. He said Doan and Wilson up for sell or trade, Elliot. So if you want to buy, it's all yours. Got you on Garrett Wilson. Zach, is Jack Hughes up for sale? Where are you? Oh, I didn't even realize you had two spots. So, and Jack Hughes. So either one up for. Sold Elliott. I didn't know who GW was. I'm pretty sure it's Garrett Wilson, but I know that Elliott's a Jets fan, so that helps my brain. Zach, let us know if Jack Hughes is up for sale. Trade Lillard, says Brian W. Lillard's up for trade. No thanks, Jeff. That is on the Ronnie Lott, okay. Yes, okay. Trade Murray for Frank Thomas. Jamal Murray for Frank Thomas, Dustin. I see a sure. I don't know if that's the Verhage or the Jamal Murray. Was that a shirt to Verhaeghe or Jamal Murray? Just so I know, because they had both asked you. I'm just behind. You had 2 offers, Dustin, for Frank the Tank for the Big Hurt. Carter Verhaeghe or Jamal Murray, just so I'm on the same page. I'll come back and look at that. Trade Murray for Frank. Aiden Hutchinson for sell and trade. Yep, I got it there. Both my randoms for lot. Lot again was Joe. Joe says, I don't think Joe responded. If you want to trade both of them, Joe, for Ronnie Lott, you'd have both LaFontaine and Ronaldinho. Or no, is that who's offering? Yes, Jeff. LaFontaine and Ronaldinho for Ronnie Lott. It's a 2-for-1. Up to you. Keep Ripken, Brian Shane Doan, or Garrett Wilson for Lillard. Doan, Lillard is confirmed. Okay. Todd and Brian. I am slowing down on the brain side of the night. Too much stuff to keep track of. Okay, let me keep going here. Let's see. Okay, thanks, Joe. Sure. Murray. Okay, so it was the Jamal Murray for Frank Thomas on the Sure. Frank, oh, it's the same. It's Zach either way, huh? Frank Thomas and Jamal Murray trade. Okay, we're moving. I'm reading. Sold I didn't know. Yep. Nick, I'll sell Hughes. Nick says, okay, thanks. Good luck. So Jack Hughes going to Nick. We're getting there. Thanks, Todd. Did I get that one right? Yes, I did. I'll take Don. Okay. Good luck. Thanks. Yes, thank you. Good luck. I'll take the lot for both rounds if you still want to do it. Deal. Thanks. Okay, so we're doing LaFontaine, Ronaldinho for Ronnie. Ronnie Lott. Good luck all. Okay. Sean Alexander, Steven Adams, Aiden Hutchins still up for sell or trade, $10 a piece for them, and then the rest have been ironed out, I believe. You can still talk about offers, but Sean Alexander, Seahawks, Mitchell and Ness, Steven Adams, Rocket Nike, Aiden Hutchinson, Lions Nike, all available for $10, or you can try to trade for them. Let's get going. Adams for Hutch. Jason, you want to do Steven Adams for Aiden Hutchinson? Pass, okay. Greg says he'll buy Hutchinson. Okay, so Greg is buying Hutchinson. So just Sean Alexander, Steven Adams. I'll be if I was in this break, I'd buy Sean Alexander in a heartbeat, but that's crazy Al, I guess. I don't know. Okay, let's stop sharing. There was someone I was going to trade for. That just reminded me. Now we enter the Alexander Zone. Terrible Vin Diesel reference. I know, we talked about it too much organically, huh? Oh, boy. Okay, let's get 2 numbers here. I think you guys are down 3-2 to 2-1. So 2 down. If you can get 1 here, you got a chance to win at the end, to win the Ray Lewis. You gotta get some luck here. You gotta, or you can just, if you go 2 straight at the end, we can have a tie and then move it on to the next time. I don't know. 2 numbers. 1, 2. 151, 151. Just forget where to put these. And 119, 119. You guys can still talk trades if you want until we get there. But I'm going to grab them. $151, $119, $151, $119, $151, $119. Yeah. Any chrome at this point is pretty dang cool. It's just a fun finish. It looked nice. I was starting on my chrome collection, and I don't think I've hit one in, I don't know how long. I haven't really tried for them, but they're fun. Would it? Yeah, probably. Okay, 119 and 151. Good luck, all. I can see a black bag sticking out right here, so something's covered up in there, huh? Got some new jerseys that rolled in today. So mostly NFL. Might add for this weekend. Might add Deion Sanders or Malik Neighbors. There's Dalton Kincaid. I might add to. I'm trying to think who the other ones were, but got some from most sports. But looking for something fun. Okay, here we go. I can't tell. I thought it was one player, but then the number didn't match. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. I thought that maybe that looked like, I'm not going to say it to make you sad. Yeah, I know who it is now. Thought it was a red. I thought it was a red NFL team. It's not a red NFL team. Number 93 for the Detroit Red Wings. Great jersey here. I just hit him the other day, and it's in my PC on his old team. This is his current team. Alex DeBrincat, Adidas. Great jersey. Let's pull this one out. I'd love to have him on Detroit, but put him on a nice Blackhawks jersey. I don't have a lot of Blackhawks, so fits the PC. Beautiful Adidas Pro here. Adidas Pro. Alex DeBrincat, Fanatics certified. Everyone always votes for the Red Wings to have the top 3 best jerseys. Is it just because it's like all time? Like they're one of the original 6. They just think it's nice because it's red and it's been around. I don't know that I would say it's a top 5 jersey, but maybe. I don't know if I showed the fight strap here. There it is. Even knockoffs will have a fight strap, but they don't look quite right. They're sometimes a little shorter or a little smaller. If you guys ever want me to help you tell whether it's a knockoff or not, I'm happy to help you. Who had Alex DeBrincat? takes me way longer than it should to find names. There it is. It is with the Chipper Jones claim, number 13, lucky 13. Bill S., Marcel Dion, Alex DeBrincat. Yeah, exactly. For the fight strap. Yeah, there's a bunch of other ways to tell too. Bill, that's you. Nice hit, Bill S. My biggest way now to tell is this section right here. You can always tell there's not always sometimes they double stitch here on good ones too, but you can always tell. Same with this line here. It doesn't look right. For some reason, the lettering on the names just never quite looks right too. I don't know if they're going faster. I know that like a good stitch job takes a long time. So you can just kind of tell looking at the name too. At the start, I got fooled a ton. It's really easy to get fooled. You just start to learn little things there. So it's not just hockey. Hockey's one of the big ones that I look at, but yeah, NHL logo, yep. A lot of weird things. Sometimes the COA too. It could be a valid COA, and it's a lot of times when we're talking, fake jerseys, we're not talking fake autographs. Almost always the autograph is fine. It's a legit autograph, which is the bigger part of the battle. But if you're buying a licensed jersey, you kind of want it to be licensed. But a lot of times you'll see there's a lot of NHL specific COAs that are mostly around NHL stuff. You don't see a lot of JSA Beckett unless it's resubmitted. Yeah, exactly. The auto's fine, but the jersey's it's a knockoff from China or wherever. And a lot of these they don't all come from Canada, or the United States. They come from Indonesia and stuff. But you can tell the difference if you get good at it. Okay, 151. Nice hit, Bill. Sorry, too much talky. More open uppy. Let me get the thing pasted for the next one so I don't screw that up. We are going to do a 2-boxer after I do a recap of this, guys. That'll be the end of the night. We don't know who it is yet because it's in a black bag. Black bag. Ooh, I think I see through there. Ah! Just karate chopped the DeBrincat. Yep, I like this one. This one's cool. This is the Sport of the Week. That's our third NBA jersey. And it's the split jersey here. One of a couple splits we have in here. I don't feel like that one was in very long. Goodbye, my friend. That is Sean Kemp on the home and away. These jerseys are nice. The split, I'll call them. Throwback style split jersey here. Sean Kemp, Beckett certified on this one. What year is it? Anyone guess the year? Hardwood Classics, Mitchell and Ness. Should be a legacy. Nope, Swingman, sorry. Anyone know the year? 98, good guess. Close. 96, 96. 95, 96. Nice. You guys are all close. I would have guessed. I would probably have guessed earlier 90s. Who had Sean Kemp? I need to find it here. Beautiful split jersey there. Whoever had him, I don't think they offered him up for trade. And if they did, I just forgot. Because that happens. Sean Kemp right there at the top. That goes to the Sergei Bobrovsky claim spot. Greg, you had Bob, Sean Kemp, and Adrian Dantley. It was the Adrian Dantley that gave you the good luck, by the way. Beautiful jersey there, Greg. Congrats. We had Alex DeBrincat and Sean Kemp. Let's end the night with a 2-box Big Al's full size. That does it for the licensed jerseys. This week was basketball. 3 basketball, 1 hockey. Not a single dang football. I can't remember what we hit on Saturday. We only did 2. Was Saturday the double? Was that the Herbert Montana day, or was that the week before that? I'm having a hard time remembering. Okay, don't pay on this one yet until we see if we can get it closed up, guys. Let's make sure we close it. This is the last break of the night. You guys need 2 from the AFC North, AFC West to tie. Maybe I'll add like another item onto the mini for the next time, but it'll keep the mini alive as a giveaway. Unfortunately, because you only had 1. My division is in the lead still. Probably won't stay that way, but okay, I've got Jonathan with a random up. Let me refresh just in case. Oh, we're good. I've got Dustin with Denver. That's spot 2. Nick with Green Bay is spot 3. Steve Pittsburgh, spot 4. Bill B Buffalo, spot 5. Kansas City is gone. Greg. Green Bay is gone. Bill. Indy is there for Zach. Spot 6. Baltimore is there. Spot 7 for Bill S. Cincy is there. Spot 8 for Brant. Is that 8? Yes, it is. Cincy. Indy is gone. Greg. Miami is spot 9 for Greg. 10 is Carolina for Brian. 11 is San Francisco for Bill. 12 is Minnesota for Joe. You guys are fine to pay, by the way. We're just a couple away now, so go ahead and send them over. 13, Greg with New England. 14 is Detroit for Elliot. Just 2 spots left to close us here, guys, and then we'll call it a night. There is also 1 random available for $20. Nope, there's 2 randoms. I missed Nick's. 2 half spots, too. If someone wants to get in for $20, they're up there waiting for you. We had Zach take Dallas. That's spot 15. And Les take Chicago. Les, are you just getting here? I can't remember what happened earlier, but I swear I called your name. I think, yeah, that's okay. It was the Roddy White. I don't know. Maybe you'll think it's cool. It's good enough to make my PC. Okay, we have Jonathan's randoms up, Nick's random up, and then Zach is selling randoms as well. So there's 4 randoms available for $20. I'll give it a second to see if anybody wants to jump in for just $20 to get a random team, and then we'll write off of that. Put the jersey balls away. Into the used bingo ball box. James, I got you on the random with Jonathan. 3 left. Three randoms left. I'll give it a second here, just like I said, just in case. Jason will take one. Okay. Give it just a few more seconds here to see if we can get. Zach's claimed he's got spot 6 and spot 15, if that's your lucky number. Brian says they're both his lucky numbers. Brian, I got you on both those. Good luck. Okay, we're full. Thanks, guys. Appreciate you hanging out tonight and joining us. Break the final one. Let's get our randoms going. Six more times. There's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Washington down to Seattle. Okay, I've got Jonathan R. with Kansas City, James with Washington, Dustin, Denver, and New Orleans, Nick, Green Bay, Jason T. You bought Philadelphia, Steve, Pittsburgh, Cleveland, Bill B. Buffalo, Vegas, Zach, Indy, Brian, you bought Houston, Bill S. Baltimore, Atlanta, Brant, Cincy, Tampa Bay, Greg, Miami, and the Jets, Brian, Carolina, Tennessee, Bill S. San Francisco and the Chargers, Joe, Minnesota, Jacksonville, Greg, New England, and the Giants, Elliot, Detroit, and the Rams. Zach B., you have Dallas, you sold Brian, Arizona, and Les, you have Chicago and Seattle. Chicago and Seattle. Philly is up for trade. If anybody wants to trade for Philly, let Jason know. Let's close this. You need 2 AFC North, AFC West to have a chance to tie this. Can't win tonight, but we could do that and maybe like throw on a signed card or something on the next time if you guys tie it. Up the odds, up the ante or whatever. Okay. Washington's up for trade as well from James. James has Washington, Jason has Philly. Here we go. 2 balls. Bingo balls. 1, 3, 1, 131. Jacksonville for Philly is a trade offer. Jacksonville is Joe's random for Jason for Philly. Let him know. 131. Oh man, too many yawns. 24, 2, 4. That's a yes trade. Okay, Jacksonville for Philly. Jacksonville and Philadelphia. Seattle for Washington's a trade offer too, James. There's an offer for you for Washington if you want to do it. Hey, what's your name? Joe. Joe what? Joe John. Your name's Joe John? Joe Johnston. What were you doing in there? She said, I'm going to burn this mother down. I told her, you better not. Okay, got that trade too. Seattle, Washington. That dang movie is stuck in my head. Okay, 131 and 24. Let me grab them, guys. We'll do the last 2 of the night. And then if you somehow tie, we'll add some stuff on for the next one. The worst place to grab from again. Bottom left corner by the window. Oops, I dropped that from a little too high, sorry. Okay. 131, check. 24, check. Okay, final two, guys. Good luck, everyone. Long stream with no headphones on. Hopefully that gets fixed for the next time. 24. Series 33, 0 Wonka. We had 2 boxes with Wonka tonight. I guess if we get one more, then it's not like it's that way, but it feels like we've got a lot in a row with no Wonkas. Me like this style. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Exactly. It's not as bad because I'm just like talking, but there's no other noise, so I like to just keep hearing myself over and over and over. Hearing your own voicemail. The worst is when I go rewatch a stream to like look for something during a stream, to see what number box we hit or something. It's like when I go try to redo the box numbers for East Coast to see which one we hit, and I can't remember. I'll go watch the stream and fast forward to the East Coast, and then I'll delete that number on my spreadsheet. And I hear my voice talking, and I'm like, ugh. One down, just seen a north or a west. Hey, yeah, AFC North. You're down 1. You could turn this into a non-losing event and make it a tie, which means that next time we meet, we'll have the Ray Lewis up again, but I'll do like a signed card as well. I'll have to figure out what card to do. We'll do a signed card too, if you guys can do it. I feel like you guys get close and then you get whatever, bamboozled at the end. Baltimore. That was claimed. Bill. I feel like Bill with Baltimore in the 2 boxer is the spot where it hits. Historically speaking. Okay, here we go. This is an alternate with the blazish finish. Andonized. 3, 2, 1. Ooh, I forgot who was on the helmet. I just knew I liked it. We haven't seen him a little bit. That's a great helmet. One of my favorite signatures on the helmets is Mr. Ed Reed. Love his stuff. Ed Reed, it's so bright it kind of messes up the camera, but gold ink on that one. Ed Reed, alternate for the Baltimore Ravens. What a beautiful helmet. Nice hit, Bill. Congrats. That was no Wonka. We're going to end with some Wonka. Okay, final one of the night. Box 131, Series 33. No Wonka. Yes, congrats indeed. Ooh. There we go. 3, 2, 1. We've got a classic speed for the Kansas City Chiefs. Everyone's chasing them. I don't know why. Obviously. West it is. Is that? It is. AFC North, AFC West. Did you guys just tie it? That's a tie. That means the next time we're back, please remind me because it'll be a while. It'll be a week from Monday when we do our next normal stream. I will add something extra like a card. So we'll have 2 winners if you guys get it right then. If you lose that night, we'll take the card away and we'll go back to the helmet or something. But Kansas City Classic. That was the number 1 claim. That is Jonathan R. Been on a little bit of a cold streak there, I think, unless I'm going to forget. At least with the helmets. Tony G, worthy. There we go. Might recognize it. 3, 2, 1. Oh, we got multi-signed. This helmet found a new home after being a part of another series for a while. Triple sign. There's too many lights in my office, man. Everything's glowing on this thing. Don't call it a comeback. Hello, Cool J. We got the triple sign. That's Dwayne Bowe. That's Derek Johnson, not Thomas, and Will Shields. Chiefs Hall of Fame is the inscription on this one. Triple signed Chiefs Classic. Beauty. We had a multi-sign and a chrome tonight. I like that. The other night we had a couple of really big names as well. We had a bunch of names that were kind of meant to be standing around other big names in the series. We had a bunch of them come out tonight, but some fun stuff too. Perfect. I've got enough Mahomes. Need Tony G. Tony G's nice. We need some Tony G. Yeah, nice hit, Jonathan. Congrats. Saved by the bell tonight. Okay, you guys tight. So remind me, we'll do. I'm stuttering. We'll add on extra to the next bounty. You just got to get it right again. Then we'll have multiple items being given away. That's 3 AFC West. Is it? Am I losing my mind? Oh, on one helmet? I'm not counting that because it's not players, it's teams. Good try. If I was being nice tonight, I maybe would have given you the bump over that. On players, yeah, that would have been a receiver and 2 others, but not on the count it. We're gonna make the next stream fun with a card and a helmet for giveaway. Okay, congrats, winners. Sorry to those that didn't win. Hopefully your luck picks up. Again, guys, coming around the corner tomorrow, we have our 3-boxer that is always in play to be changed to a 2-boxer if the claims aren't there. But there's a lot of names, and I'm going to add some more fun names, so hopefully we can get there. We'll do Fire Factory again tomorrow to break this weekend. Hopefully we can get it filled up a little bit quicker so I can do it before my son's birthday party. But if we can't, we'll figure it out. Monday, Wednesday, Saturday next week will not be a thing. We will do several winner's choices. I'll post them throughout the week and let them fill up, and we'll try to win another Ovechkin jersey. We'll do a helmet winner's choice. I'll take some pictures of some stuff so I can use them when we leave. Some minis maybe, or a licensed jersey. We will do our dollar break still this Sunday, but it won't be ran live on the screen by me. It'll be Video Runner. Same idea, but just we'll have Tide do it 7+ times for us. So same thing. You just have to wait for me to get back to ship it. But that's kind of how it rolls. We are still going to do our breaks tomorrow for this weekend, though. Okay, recap. Non-Big Al stuff tonight. We had Nick Paul, not a headliner, but a name we don't see too often for the Tampa Bay Lightning. We had Luis Robert, again, another fun name, was a headliner at one point. And then we had Larry Bird on the signed basketball. All awesome hits there. Helmets that were not Big Al's tonight were they both Authentics? Chris Johnson on the Titans STS 3.0. I love that helmet. That's cool. Don't see Titans 3.0s, and on an Authentic is cool as well. Chris Olave STS 2.0. Also don't see those very often on the Authentics. At least I don't. Yeah, that's fun. Then the rest was Big Al's. We had Colby Parkinson, John Mechie, Roddy White, J.J. Watt, Mark Mosley, Larry Centers, Antonio Gates, Ed Reed, and then the triple signed Bowe, Shields, and Johnson. Jerseys tonight were Alex DeBrincat and Sean Kemp. Thanks, guys. I appreciate you hanging out. If you're here tomorrow for the drops, we'll see you then, and we'll try to get some fun stuff open up this weekend. New checklist with Fire Factory, so check it out when I drop it. And then we'll see you this weekend for a quick stream before I head out for a few days. Appreciate you guys. Yeah, have a great night. Message me if you have any questions, and I'll try to get back to you quick. See ya.